Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn about MATLAB program for solving a single nonlinear algebraic equation. So that single nonlinear algebraic equation is formed by use of one-role equation of state, which is used to calculate molar volume and a compressibility factor for a gas. So this topic is taken from thermodynamics. So here is the problem statement. The ideal gas law can represent the pressure volume temperature relationship of the gases only at low pressure. For higher pressure, more complex equation of state should be used. The calculation of molar volume and the compressibility factor using complex equation of state typically requires a numerical solution when the pressure and temperature are specified. So here it is given that one role equation of state by this equation P plus A by V square into V minus B is equal to RT. So where A, B are the constant and rest of the variables are described here. We also given reduced pressure is equals to P by PC, where PC is the critical pressure, and we have to find out the compressibility factor, which is given by Z is equal to PV by RT. So here we want to find three objective. In the first one, we want to calculate a molar volume and the compressibility factor for a gaseous ammonia at a pressure P is equal to 56 atmosphere and temperature T is equal to 450 Kelvin, right? In objective second, we want to repeat the same calculation, but instead of pressure P is equal to 56, we are going to use different values of reduced pressure, and that reduced pressure will calculate the pressure for that different values of reduced pressure, and then we are going to obtain the different molar volume and the compressibility factor for the reduced pressure. And in third one, we are going to plot a compressibility factor versus a function of a pressure. So here in this MATLAB program, we have first of all we have to define the function. So here we want to calculate the volume. So function of a volume f of v is defined by rearranging the given equation of state, and it is setting it to 0. So this equation is rearranged in the reduced decreased order of volume and equate it to 0, and that equation is we have defined as f of v, right? And this f of v is going to solve. That means we are going to calculate the root of the equation, where here we are going to calculate the volume, right? So this for calculating this root of the equation, we have a different solvers in the MATLAB. One of that is f0 and another is fsolve. So for solve using this solver, we want this function f of v. Now this is the environment for the that one-level equation or any other program in the MATLAB environment. We have the script file, and another file is a function file. So in the script file, we write all the programs if any conditions are there, and then in function file we write the equation, right? After writing all the complete program, we hit on the run button, uh, and that program's results will be executed in the command window. So rest of the environment we have already studied. So only the important is we are going to write the script file and then function file. In function file we are going to write the equation and its constant. So here is the function file and the script file for this one role equation problem. So we'll define or we'll discuss each and every line. So here clear all is the line which is used to clear the variables from the workspace. Then a CLC is used to clear the command window. Now here clear all and CLC can be erase all the data which we have previously we have used. Then format long G is the used to set the command window output to display format, right? We already discussed in some previous videos. Then after that we start our program. So first of all we will write the constant. So critical pressure, critical temperature, ideal gas law constant, temperature and pressure is already mentioned. Then we use to solve this f of v by using this function y is equal to f0 in bracket round bracket at spec wall comma 1. So what is the significance of this line? So we want to calculate any variable. Here we can write anything. We can write v also, but I have written y. Y is equals to f0. So f0 is the command syntax. Then this at spec wall is the function file, which this function file we want to save the same name. Then one is nothing but initial guess. We should have any initial guess for any variables which we want to find out. So variable may be anything. It can start from zero also. And in the next objective, we have to find out the compressibility factor, right? And it is given by PV is upon RT. So V is nothing but we have defined V as a Y. So we can write in this way. Then after a script file, we'll define the function file. Function file start with the name function. So function y is equal to spec wall into wall. So VOL is nothing but the variable here, right? Then we have written all the parameters related to the equation, and then a and b, these are the constant for one roll equation. We have already known these values, how to calculate. And after the end, we want to write the function f of v. Now the f of v is given already, y is equal to this function, right? Will not describe in details. Now same functions or same script file we are going to copy from this ppt to MATLAB window, so that we will avoid our time. So we'll take this material, we'll just control C, and here, now here this after clicking on MATLAB icon, this by default window will open. Now we want to write this file, this matter into a script file and function file. So both are editor windows, script file and function file. So to open the editor window, we can write, either we can click here on new script, or here we can write edit. It will open the editor window. Then we will paste that program here, right? So we have just we have already discussed each significance of each and every line, right? Now we want to write or paste the function file. Now this is a script file, we want to write the function file in on the right hand side here. Now there are different ways to arrange these windows. So for that we will click on view button, and here you can see there are different options: left, right, top, bottom, or custom. That means we can have too many types of window here simultaneously. So what we want, left right combination. So we'll here right, right. Then we'll click on new button, new window will highlight here. Then we paste this function file data. Okay. Now here is the function file. You can see the colors are also changed. So color changing is a very good beauty of this software also. And if you understand that, we cannot save this blue color name to save, or we cannot use this blue color name or the words to save the file. Now saving of the function file is also very important. So whatever the name I have written here, that is spec wall, after this equal sign to this round bracket. So this function file is get automatically saved. So this is very important, we have to save the function file by the same name. We don't want to it is not, it is strictly mentioned that the same name we have to use. You can see here, when I click on save button, by default it comes spec wall, right? So I will use that spec wall here, and will use right that save that this function file there. Actually in MATLAB there is by default a window or the folder, but that right now it is not coming, so we will use the new folder and save there. Then similarly we will save this another file also, and we can give any name to save the script file. We can give any name to save this script file, but here I will use script underscore spec wall. we can use only one sign. We can use only one sign, that is underscore, without other than that we no other sign can be used to save the file in the MATLAB, right? Now we have saved all the files. Now to run the program, either we can click here on run button, or we can write the same name, this name of this script file here, or we can press F5 key. Either of these three ways we can use any one. But to click run button, our cursor should be in the script file. Now, as we have changed, we have not put that folder that saved that these files in the MATLAB folder. That's why it asks us to change the path or change the folder. We have to allow that change folder. Yes, now we have the results here. So from the results we have calculated v, that is y, is nothing but this value, and we have get the compressibility factor for the first objective is nothing but this. So no unit will be there, because MATLAB cannot understand the units. Now if you want to change the name, suppose here we want v, so we can change v here, but same values we have to change other at other place also. Suppose if you put here v, then we have to save it. This is also we want to save. Then you can check whether it is running or not. Before that we can clear the screen. Then v, which is not mentioned here, it is asking that v is not mentioned here. Yes, here we have not mentioned change the v also, so that's why here also needs v, right? So again, after changing that, you can save it. You can save once again, and then clear the screen, and again. Yes, unrecognized function or variable y. That means somewhere also we have used y. Where we have used that y, if you click on the button, it will show automatically where you have used that r. Yes, here you can see on line 16. It is already given. Error is on line 16. So you here, yes, we have not used that v. So we also save that y, replace y with v. So in this way, errors are always welcome, because we learn from that errors. Again, we'll run this program. Yes, the program is run, and now here we have the values here. Instead of v, we have initially we have written y, that variable. Now we have changed that y in place of v, that is for volume, and we get these values. And also we get compressibility factor for this same molar volume. Thank you.